Welcome back to the channel, YouTube subscribers. It's been a while, I know. You can harass me for it if you want to. That's a joke. Don't harass me. A lot going on. A lot of cars, a lot of new products like this. So this is a unboxing of what I call the MR-12. And what this is the ultimate tuning switch, 12 position tuning switch. I released it before Duck's long month race. Is actually was a week long, but it felt like a month. So here we go. This is how it's gonna come. This is how you open it up. I'm gonna rip my pretty box. Gonna be inside just here, and what it's gonna come in, it's just this little box, Ziploc bag, and you got a lock and either solid pins or open barrel Dorch DTMs. So that's what you got right there, and here is the switch. Pretty interesting. Also going to show in this video kind of how to set it up. Not going to give a full secret away on how I use it, but it's the ultimate tuning switch in my opinion. You got McCain Racing right there. Connector will already be snapped to it, so just pull that bad boy off of there. Throw it in a box if you want to for the time being until you get it wired up. It is a strain relief behind here, so you can try to do as much damage as you can, but I suggest don't do too much tugging and pulling on it because it is 3D printed. Of course, you know 3D printing is pretty fragile, but so where it's gonna start at is 0. And if you can hear, got a pretty vicious click to it. And it goes all the way to 11. Inside the Holly, it is 0 to, I believe it's 0 to 11 or 0 to 12. We will see here in a few, but this is an AEM trim switch, so I just made a casing for it. It's just like it comes out the box of the AEM, just 0 to 11. So here we go. Let's dive more into the video. Quarter inch 20 hose for mounting. So here's the setup of it. Let's get started. Alright, here we are, subscribers. We're on the laptop now. So let's get started. What you want to do, open up your Holley AFI tune. A lot of ECUs don't have advanced table options, so you're gonna have to drop a comment. I'm not sure if you can utilize this deal on like a FuTech or something like that, but if you can, please let me know. I will make a video on it. But here we go. So go over to your toolbox. You're gonna add individual config. What that mean, you hear me say ICF, that's what this is. So add individual config. Let's go over to advanced, default, click OK. Now you're gonna go over to add individual config again, IO, if you already don't have this on your tune. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're pretty knowledgeable on tuning, so you should already know what to do here, but I'm gonna show you anyways. So add the IO. Also, just only for this video purposes, I'm gonna add boost and nitrous. just to show y'all the example here. So there we go. Now you're gonna go over to input, output, ICF, and inputs, whatever slot you have open and available here. Let's go to the first one, just for this video, MR-12. Well, why do I call it 12? You see it's 0 through 11. I count the 0 as 1, basically. So click enable here. For the type, the drop down, let's go with the 5 volt, and make sure, key factor, you can't have V3, V2, V5. Make sure you got build V6 400, the latest and greatest Holley software and firmware. So let's go to configure, and for your drop down, you're gonna go to AEM 30-2056 trim pot. Remember when I said earlier, this is an AEM switch. So when you click that, it's just that simple. For many people that don't know, I worked with Sebastian early on. I was like one of the first few guys to do an AEM switch on the Holley. If you have an AEM switch and you don't want to purchase my deal, you can actually use your AEM switch, but it's a little bit more complicated. It's not built into the Holley. You gotta read the resistance, and to properly do it right, it takes about a good 30-45 minutes to an hour to properly do it right. You got a data log, go back and forth. It's just a little complicated, but it does work. He got a nice unit, so if you have it, don't throw it away, use it. But for this video, we're gonna use the MR-12. So let's go back. Let's go to advanced ICF. You're gonna go to 2D tables. Once you're in 2D tables, let's use table number 1. Enable that table. For the name, just for this video, you can call it whatever you want to. Boost retard, timer retard, nitrous retard, whatever you want to do. For this video purpose only, I'm gonna say MR-12 setup. And for the table type, I can't show you guys too much. That's where you have to become, you gotta become a tuner. This device is a perfect scenario for tune-ups on the fly and power management. So for this example, let's use timer retard. Let's say time and offset. We're gonna do a timer retard, just like the old days with the grid. And for the x-axis, let's just do, I don't know, nitrous timer. Nitrous timer, yeah. Let's do all the way to 4 seconds. Just click R to fill row values. For the y-axis, this is the important part to pay attention to. For the y-axis, you're wondering what's taking me so long to get there. This is what I've been waiting to show y'all. With the MR-12 or the AEM switch, you can input that directly into this drop down. Watch this. Come here, y-axis, and there goes your input. MR-12, look right over here. 0 to 11, or in my case, what I like to call it, 1 through 12, or 0 to 11. So, how can you set it up? Just a quick example without showing you guys too much. You can come over here. Let's say you're on 0 and you want to pull, I don't know. You don't want to pull any timing on 0. Leave that at 0. Let's say you want to come to 1. come over here, click drag. You want to pull, let's see, -1 degree. If you want to go to position number 7, come up to 7, and you want to pull -7 degrees. There you go. You can pull out 7 degrees. You can do the same thing for boost. If I go to boost offset, you can offset the boost by whatever position you own. You can offset nitrous percentage. It's a lot of things you can do with this. You know, manipulate the converter, lockup, trans brake lockup, fuel flow, target FU ratio. You can think way outside the box for this, but that's totally up to you guys and whatever you want to decide to do with this device. But it is now available to the public. Head over to the website, McCainRacing.com, and let me know what you think about it.